This is a brief video where I'll be showing you the ideas of white walls versus black walls, and what can happen when you have too many of either. I'm going to quickly walk you through 3 levels I created to detail the points I want to make. First, we're going to look at what happens when you have too many white walls in your level. So this level is a pretty simple level that I put together. All you really have to do is get onto that ledge and walk through the door. As you can see, since I have so many different white walls, all I have to do is point and shoot. I just have to put down one blue portal, one orange portal, and I'm done. There's no real creativity in the solution because all I'm doing as the player is placing portals. I'm not solving a puzzle. There's no complexity here. I'm just putting down the portals and walking through the door. So that's the problem when you have too many white walls. Let's look at what happens when you have too many black walls next. In this scenario, I have far too many black walls and not enough white walls. In the previous situation, all I had was white walls, so I could put portals anywhere I wanted. But now, pretty much all I have is black walls, which means the only way I can solve the puzzle is by placing the portals in the specific spots the designer has allowed me to. Even if I wanted to solve the puzzle by putting one blue portal here and one orange portal here, I'm not able to, because the designer has forced me into doing it the way he wants. So I'm going to complete the puzzle that way and then move on. And as you can see, I've completed the puzzle. Now, this is a bad example of using too many black walls, but it's actually not the only bad example of using too many black walls. Let's look at another. Now, once again, I'm using the same puzzle, but in this scenario, I've placed the top white wall one space over from these two white walls, to demonstrate that if you have too many black walls and you make a mistake in where you place your white walls, it could make the puzzle almost impossible for the player to beat. Now, I say almost because in this scenario, I've tested it, and I know it is actually possible to fall from there onto this spot, but it's incredibly challenging, and it's a lot of needless work on the part of the player. It's also a very good example of something that's not challenging, just frustrating. Yeah, technically it's a challenge to go from there to here, but it's not a fun challenge. There's no challenge in doing the task. There's just challenge in manipulating the portal game to allow you to do the task. So as you can see, in pretty much all scenarios, if you use too many black walls or too many white walls, all you're really going to do is either frustrate the player in this scenario, or ruin the interest the player has in completing the level in the scenario of having the white wall, too many white walls, or too many black walls overall. So now I want to look at the same level we've looked at the past 3 times, but with the correct balance of white and black walls. So as you can see, there are now black walls which prevent me from just going straight up to my destination, but there are enough white walls that I can get to my destination in any way else I see fit. So I can set up my portals and execute my solution the way I see fit, not the way the designer told me. So if I wanted to do it like this instead, I still can. So that is the ideal way to balance this specific level. But in all levels, it's important to consider how the white and black walls should play together and how you can get the right level of challenge and directed action.